Hey everybody, it's Warren here. Road to the show. My first baseman, Ryan Casey Dubya. We're playing the Jackson Generals. Yeah, I got 10 hits so far. So let's play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's
11
an
hit streak.
11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11? This guy's dinner tastes different.
Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
No score.
Digging in now.
Felix Romeo.
To take his first cuts here.
Felix Romero.
I don't know. How to say his name?
The 2-2. Swing. Tapper. That winds up foul. In now, Ryan Watson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The 1-1 home. Shot down the first baseline.
Oh.
And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Coming to the plate now, Andreas Abreu. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
One down.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Oh, I can't catch that either.
Fair ball down the line. 1 run scored. And a relay to the plate. And the tag gets him. But they do take the lead as 2 score on the play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Casey Dubya. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's down into left center for a base hit. The relay thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out.
2 for 2
Taking in once again, Casey Dubya already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
Come on.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
Round hard, you scored.
And foul. Young stands at second with 2 gone.
Down 3-0.
Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Ramiro is after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Nice.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove
That could have been a
really
home run.
nicely.
That could have been a home run.
Medeiros, runner in scoring position with two gone. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Jackson leads this one 3-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jack Reinheimer is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 3-2 pitch. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Andreas Abreu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Oh, we're down by 2.
A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Generals lead it 4-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Casey Dubya has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. The relay, poor base running there, got him caught in a hot box between first and second, and now he'll try and scurry back to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat.
Down by 1 4-3 in the 8th.
From the first baseline. Throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach.
Well, in hindsight,
lost the game.
To let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Generals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Darius Lincoln takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Carson Fulmer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Omar Sierra records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Let's play next game.
Fans, our final line score. First with victorious Jackson Generals.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in
3
the
and 8.
Southern League. Ought to be a good one here. Kurt Lang, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a 4-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the 9th inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Make the turn
Line,
right,
but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score.
No score.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Casey Dubya. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh,
Swing and a
God.
miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Dubya, a Canadian native. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, if it don't win anything.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That sweet spot right there.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak.
Woo!
Is that in the
12
packet when you're
game
looking over
hit
the lineup?
streak.
There's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had
I'm
an
a hot
11-game
player.
hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Alex Ryan.
Alex Ryan.
Oh, he'll walk him.
And he
Yep.
lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alberto De Jesus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well,
Go
I have to
away.
give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right
Bart
back
Serrano.
with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Bert Serrano.
All right, buddy. Send me home.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike
He's
3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Generals are on top, 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Casey Dubya. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind
5-0.
where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramiro giving chase. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Jamal Wiggins.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamal Wiggins.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 7th inning coming up. Jackson leads this one 5-3. At the plate, Casey Dubya. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Casey Dubya.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
All right, all right. That'll
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning a April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given.
Standing in, Alex Ryan. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Hold it right there. Pick up the ball.
And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. Stepping up now, Alberto De Jesus. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
A 1-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Tied. Nice.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as we are all tied at 5.
Good.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
So coming to the plate, Gustavo Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pop high in the air. Dubya is camped under this one. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, I'm not sure if he played this a little too nonchalant or he took his eye off the ball a little bit early or what, but it's never a good look when you can't make a play on a pop-up like that one.
Striding into the box, Casey Dubya is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Stepping in, Alex Ryan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Pena comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. On to first, the double play. So no runs here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied 5-5.
Oh, let me guess, we're another loss.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
I'll play one more game.
The the stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is Alfredo Fernandez, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Casey Dubya. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Go hard, go hard.
Hit hard on the
go
ground
hard.
to first. And he whips on it as this ball's
All
right
right,
under
he's
his
up.
glove.
You're up.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
This
Good.
team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Stepping into the box, Benji Medeiros. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And he's out on a strong throw. Stepping in, Casey Dubya. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Oh, leading 5-2 in the third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. To his left, Reinheimer. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So digging in now, Gustavo Pena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gustavo Pena.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. They're down the line at third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Settling in now, Casey Dubya. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Oh, leading 6-5.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Barons are out in front here, 6-5. Ready once again, Casey Dubya.
First baseman, Dubya.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramiro is in pursuit. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Christian Walker. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Bases are empty. 1 man out. to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Casey Dubya. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ramiro is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Yes, we won. Good.
They were pressing
5-1.
7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Barons used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carlos Vasquez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Alfredo Hernandez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Jeff Monticelli earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score.
I'll see you. That's the end of episode. So
10 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors. They left
all I can say is like we got ended our 7-game losing. 7-game losing streak. I'll see you next time, and if you want, it'd be great if you subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.